Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. Hey, I am your host, Latrice Health Career and Leadership Coach to Women of Color, and it is my mission, it is my movement to put more women of color in leadership roles and positions of power. So, in doing so, um, for the month of February, I'm going to be going live for 21 days straight. So from now to I think what is it, like March 1st, I'm going to be going live for 21 days straight. I was supposed to go live starting like January 1st, you guys, and I got sick. And I was like, you know what? Let me take my own advice and rest and recuperate and heal. But I am here. I am excited. I'm ready. And I got some water if I start to like cough. But I'm ready to share this important message with you all about having confidence in your leadership role. So, whether you are looking for a leadership role, whether you are already in a leadership and executive role, and let me tell you, I know you need confidence there. Like, once you get the thing that you're trying to get, imposter syndrome really starts to set in. And we also want to be mindful of like I had this come up of like if you also want to take your, I would say, corporate expertise and translate that into a business. I'm hearing more and more women talk about that. More and more women are asking me about that. So, over the 21 days, we're going to be covering all those topics as well. But this is for you. If you know a woman of color or a Black woman who is interested, who needs help with her confidence, share this out to her. This is for you all, okay? I'm going to talk about why confidence is important, some of the things you can do in your leadership role, and what I am doing in my program. So, I'm going to share that with you all. One of the things that I am currently doing with the ladies in my program and who I work with is we are doing a 21-day career confidence challenge. And I decided this is such an important topic. You all, my network, my audience, I'm going to share the first 7 days with you all. So I'm going to share the first 7 days so you can get a taste of exactly what we're doing and so that you all can boost your confidence. I'm telling you all, doing little things every day to boost your confidence is the way to go. You're building up stamina, you're going to make it a habit, and you're going to make sure that it actually sticks, right? Because what if confidence is just a skill and you need to work on it and work building it up? And the more you use it, the better you get at it, right? Instead of sometimes we think about confidence as either you have it or you don't. She got it or she don't. Like, and it's not necessarily the case. And we could be confident in certain areas of our life and in certain areas we're not. We could be confident once we've been in our role for like 10 years, but once you then get into a new role and get that promotion, then your confidence may take a hit, right? So, the day one of our career confidence challenge, I'm going to share with you all. And one of the things I'm telling them to do is to write down your goals. Write down your goals. What I do recommend is if you have like a journal, some paper, or if you're more, if you like tech, I got like a remarkable, or if you want to put it in Google Drive, find a dedicated space and really label that space for for the 21 days, right, in this career confidence challenge. But I would also be like, okay, this is the space I'm going to be going back to. So I like pen and paper too. I got a book here that I use, but I also sometimes use my remarkable. But have a dedicated space. What I notice is if you're like me, we write our goals down on any paper anywhere, and then 2 weeks later you can't find them. You can't find it, right? So put your goals, write them down, and put it in a place that you're going to be going back to. That's activity one for the Career Confidence Challenge. If you want to follow along with us, I'm going to be giving the 7 days, giving you a taste of what we're doing for the first 7 days. Be sure to hit that notification bell so you will get notified when I go live, right? I'm going to be going live at different times just so I can catch everybody. So be sure to hit that notification bell, okay? Hey, I'm gonna make sure I check the comments as well. All right. So this is also what I wanted to share with you all. Why confidence is so important and when it's costing you when you don't have it. So I'm just looking at my notes, right? So when when your confidence starts to lack, you do things like you stay in a role that you know you've outgrown. If you like Latrice, I know I done outgrown this role 2 years ago and I'm still in it. It could be because of your confidence. If you're sitting here working with people you don't even like, but you're scared to make a move, girl, that is your confidence. We got to get that together. Here's another thing. If you are sitting there working for a boss that you know you should have his job and you can do it better, it could be because of your confidence, right? And if you know you are not earning the money you should be, right? I have women who are like this close to six figures, and I'm like, what? Why can't you get over that six-figure mark? It's usually just their confidence. Or if you're already making six figures, but you know you should be closer to that 200K mark, right? It could be your confidence. And confidence looks like those feelings of like, I'm not enough. I don't deserve all of this. What if I make a mistake? All of these thoughts are coming up, right? When in reality, mistakes are normal, they happen. You've been in your industry long enough, you know how to correct for mistakes, right? So it also sounds like feeling like you're you're just not yourself. You have to pretend. And I see this a lot. You get into this role and you feel like I have to prove myself. You have to prove it. Instead of just like, I need to get to work and do what they hired me to do, it's that extra layer of pressure of proving yourself. And I get it. I am a Black woman. I know it kind of almost comes with the territory that, like, knowledge piece, I really do have to prove myself. But when you take that mindset of I have to prove myself, you overwork, you stress yourself out. You ask for permission when you should not be asking for permission. You be the first one coming in early, staying late, but then somebody else is getting promoted. Let me tell you, it also looks like you signing up to volunteer for everything. If you're in the ERG, the committee club, the holiday club, you just signing up for everything. And it's not reflecting in your salary, it's not reflecting in your career, it's not reflecting in your confidence or how you feel about yourself. That's how you know, like, hey, I may have a problem here. I may need help, right? So, how are we gonna build our confidence in these leadership roles? I'm glad you asked. Here we go. So, number one, and I'm gonna say this with a caveat too. I want you all to really think about, like, I hear people always say, like, I want to be a lifelong learner. I'm a lifelong learner, right? And I get that. But you have to really challenge yourself. Are you being a lifelong learner or are you feeling like you're not enough? I would almost say, like, pause getting anything out. If you're getting another certification, another degree, another this, pause, because you could be neglecting your life to get these other things that may not necessarily move the needle for you. Right? So pause and think for a minute. Like, before you get another certification, another degree, another class, just another something to be like, this will look good on my resume. I'm adding this. I want you to pause and think about, is this absolutely necessary? What else could I be doing with this time? Right? Like, and you can continue to be a lifelong learner. And like, I want to learn Spanish. That's one of the things I'm working on. I'm also learning to swim. I learned to swim last year, so I'm learning to swim better. That is just something personal that I want to do. So I'm going to always be a lifelong learner. But you can feel enough, right? And there are other things. If you find that you're learning things outside of your craft, if you're learning how to get better in the latest trends, that's one thing. But if you're learning something completely different outside of your craft, just because you think it will look good on your resume, that you could have this feeling of I'm not enough. And we want to pause that. So I would say, first step, pause before you take another class, take another degree. Pause for a minute and, like, is this going to move the needle? Is this something I really want, or do I feel like I have to do it? I had somebody tell me, like, she wanted to get all these certifications because she didn't want anybody to be able to tell her anything. And I was like, but people will always be able to tell you something. That's how we learn and grow. And she's like, I just don't want to say something wrong and make a mistake. Well, having all these certifications aren't going to create that. You want to watch and be mindful of, like, your reasons for getting these things. Again, if you just want to get something for fun, or if it's really in your craft, right? It's going to help you build your expertise. By all means, do it. But first step, let's just pause and see if it's really necessary and what you want, right? Number two, you need to have a positive tribe around you. Seriously, you need to have a tribe of people who are there to like lift you up, who you can go to and be like, girl, oh my goodness, you will not believe what these people did today. Let me tell you, a tribe would have you getting off that call like you on the call like I'm about to quit. Right? They will have you getting off that call like I am the stuff. They get me for cheap, right? I did that. I had that just today. I, was feeling some type of way. I was told my tribe. I was like, I have a mastermind tribe. I was like, I need you all. We got on the call. I got off that call like I am the stuff. I felt so great. I was like, I'm about to go live. Right? Like it felt so great. Seriously, they will help build your confidence, and your tribe is gonna always be there, right? Make sure that it is a tribe that's going to work for you. So you want people like on your level, like that are going to support you too, right? Another thing, I love using positive affirmations. We're on number three. I love, love, love. I have affirmations everywhere. You may want to put affirmations on your wall, on your phone. Like you need things coming to you to help build your confidence and your self esteem, especially if you're in a stressful environment, especially if your job is toxic or your boss is toxic or people are telling you you made a mistake or you did something wrong, right? You need something else giving you that positive encouragement because it may not always be coming from your brain, right? So have those affirmations around. And then you need a professional support. I know. We think like we can figure it out, Latrice. I can figure this out by myself. I had somebody tell me like I can figure it out all by myself. I was like, if you could figure something out by yourself, you would be there, right? It's always a point that we can't figure it out. But and I'm gonna just say, as Black women, have this narrative that we need to be independent and do everything by ourselves. When the reality is, nobody else is doing things by themselves. Nobody else, right? I also had somebody tell me like I can just read a book, and I love books. If y'all look around, oh my goodness, y'all, I have so many books. I'm an avid reader. I love books. But a book is not going to support you. A book is just text. It can tell you things, but a book cannot support you. And when you have professional support, and by professional support, I mean a therapist, I mean a career coach, a life coach, even mentors. I would say they could be a part of your tribe, but depending on how it's set up, could be part of your professional support. A a a health like somebody to help you with your health, a nutritionist, like a professional support, meaning they have expertise in this particular area. Your tribe is like your friends, your colleagues, like they're good, they can give you support, they're going to uplift you. Professional support have techniques and expertise in a particular area to help you grow and get results. And if you all have heard me speak before, you all know I highly recommend therapy. If therapy is something you need, I love Therapy for Black Girls. It's a directory. But there are other sites as well where you, as a Black woman or a woman of color, can get a therapist that is specifically tailored to your culture and your needs. And I highly recommend it. Like professional support will have your transformation go from here to here, like in such a short time, and it's a permanent transformation. It's not like a fluke or flash in the pan. You have permanent change, transformation, and see results faster. But please do not try to do everything on your own, especially if you are in like a high stress environment or a toxic environment. You may need somebody, an expert who can give you their expertise. Expertise helps they expedite things quickly, right? So think about that. I always call it the trifecta, where I've seen people get these amazing results very quickly and long lasting when they have some version of like, I always say like a health coach, personal trainer, somebody to help with the internal nutrition, right? A therapist to help you heal mentally, and then either a career, a leadership, like executive coach, right? And even with the therapist, I say like therapist, life coach, spiritual, somebody to help you heal internally. When you have those three professionals, is nothing in life you can't do. I've seen women like lose 70 pounds, like quit their job, start a business, and making six figures in a matter of a year. Like I have seen people have amazing transformations when they have those three aspects, those three professionals working together to support them, and you deserve it. and you deserve it, right? So this is how you can build your confidence in these leadership roles. And let me tell you, this is so important. We need more Black women in leadership roles, whether this is owning your own business and you're that CEO. I'm just going to check for the comments. Or or if this is you like in a role at a company and you want to gain visibility and notoriety and you're like, no, I'm ready for a leader, to be a leader and executive. We need more Black women in those roles. We need you there. Okay. I have I was about to go into a y'all. I have seen it where it's been life or death situations, and because it was a Black woman that came in, literally saved somebody's life, a Black doctor. But another doctor was like ignoring a situation. It is imperative. It is imperative. We need you in these roles, but we also need you healthy in these roles. We want you confident. We want you well. We want you sharing your gifts. All right. All right. So just to recap, before you get another certification or degree, you're going to pause and see if it's really necessary, right? Or you're going to check and see if it's coming from like, hey, I just love learning and I need this for my career. Or you're feeling like you're not enough. So you're just collecting certifications and degrees, right? See which one that is. Then affirmations. Affirmations everywhere. I love I am affirmations. I have affirmations all around me. They work, and you have to continuously give them to yourself, right? Having a positive tribe that was going to build you up, having some homegirls that you can be real with, that you can take your mask off with, and they're going to support you, and you're going to feel like $1,000,000 after talking to them. You need to get yourself an amazing tribe. And if when you get off the phone with a member of your tribe, you feeling down and like, oh man, maybe then they not the ones. They not the ones. You want the uplifting tribe, right? They I said, I just went through this today. They will instantly boost your confidence, right? And then you also want professional support. Professional support, okay, you guys. We want proof. You can't leave out that piece. Professional support, okay. Yes, accountability partner. Yes, Shamika. Yes, an account. I'm sorry, Shanika. Let me. Is it Shanika or Shanika? Let me know if I'm pronouncing it correct. Yes, an accountability partner. They will do so much. I literally just use my account. I have a whole mastermind, but a whole accountability partners today. I got off that call like, yes, I am the stuff, millionaire trees, right? You need that. You need that. And then those professionals. And here's the thing, when you get off of, I'm going to be honest, when you get off the call with a professional, you may not necessarily feel the best in that moment, but you're in the healing process, right? Especially like a therapist, a coach, where you're pouring things out, but you're healing from the inside out. You're healing from the inside out, okay? So just know that that's the difference. But this is how you're going to build your confidence, because if you don't take anything away from this, we need you. We need you as a Black woman. We need you in these leadership roles, and we need you in positions of power, but we need you to be well and healthy and take care of yourself too. Okay? All right. Thank you all. Thank you all. Yes, thank you. Yes, yes. Because yeah, I could go on. All right, I'm gonna wrap up. But yes, thank you. Evolution. Yes. Because I'm going to say this, I've just seen women get into these roles, and when they don't have these things set up, they let imposter syndrome, their lack of confidence get to them, and they start to move themselves down. They make themselves shrink. They get smaller. I've even seen it where people have even stepped back thinking that they couldn't handle a situation, but they just didn't have the support that they needed, right? So it is. So we do need you. We just need you well, sis. We need you well, and we need you confident so you can speak up. All right. If there are any other topics you all want me to talk about, put them in the comments. Again, I'm going to be going live for 21 days straight in honor of Black History Month, and I'm also, for the first 7 days, I'm going to be sharing with you all part of the Career Confidence Challenge that I am doing with my clients. And this has been amazing. You all have a wonderful, wonderful night. Bye.